Hello everyone and welcome to the DPB podcast. I'm your host Ryan Mondes. This is episode number 277 for March 14th, 2023.
Welcome to the Disney Pins blog podcast, the latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from around the world.
Welcome back to the show everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Kind of a light week for pin news. Before we get into that though, I do have one thing for housekeeping, and that is our March giveaway is going live this week. Be sure to check out DisneyPinsBlog.com/giveaways for your chance to win. This month we are giving away one Little Mermaid Loungefly pin and our old Mickey and the Seal pin, which is now sold out. I do have a couple left over, so we're using them for giveaways. All right, now into the pin news. First, I want to start off with Shop Disney. They had 3 new park releases last week. First one featuring the Spring 2023 pin, which features Moana. And this just did release at Disney Parks this week, at least at Walt Disney World. But it did release last week at Shop Disney. Limited release, retail price $17.99. Features Moana running with a bunch of flowers, and it has a pin-on-pin design. Next, there was a Happy Easter 2023 pin. This one features Ducky and Bunny from Toy Story 4. I think this one will be appearing at Disney Parks as well. I'm not 100% sure. But right now, it's only online at Shop Disney. Features Ducky and Bunny with a Easter basket, and it reads Happy Easter on an egg in the front. That is limited release, retail price $17.99. And then the third new release at Shop Disney features Doctor's Day 2023, which this year features Meet the Robinsons. It is limited release, retail price $17.99. And again, this should be releasing in the parks as well. Next up, there were new cast member pin releases at Mickey's of Glendale. These released last week. There's a new film strip pin featuring Peter Pan's 70th anniversary. That's LE250. And then there was a second release in the Reflection series. If you guys recall, the first set released at D23 Expo last year at the Mickey's of Glendale pop-up shop. And now there are 7 new releases for cast members. Those are a limited edition of 300. Next up is our sales at DPB store. Last week we did have an exclusive pin release featuring Disney's 100th anniversary. It has Mickey and Minnie on it, and it reads 100 Years of Wonder. This pin has a rainbow effect to it. It's limited edition of 300, retail price $20, and it is a larger size coming in at 3 inches. Again, thank you guys very much for supporting our exclusive pin releases. Next at DPB store, we had a few new Loungefly releases. First up is the Little Mermaid Triton's Gift blind box pin set. There are 6 different puzzle pins here, featuring Scuttle and Flounder, Sebastian, Ariel, and Prince Eric, Ariel's sisters, and King Triton. All are still available except for the Ariel and Prince Eric pin that did sell out. Next up is a new paper doll pin set. This is the magnetic mix and match set. This one features Aurora. We didn't have a lot of these and we're already sold out, but I do believe you can get this at loungefly.com as well. Retail price is $25. Next, we had a new mixed emotions pin set. This one featuring Genie from Aladdin. You can change out his face here. Again, a magnetic pin set. We do have a few of these left. Retail price is $25. Then we had a new Disney 100 Mickey Mouse Clubhouse pin release. This is a hinge design, limited edition of 1800, retail price $20. And then finally, we had a new Artlin pin release at DPB store. This one features Merlin vs. Madame Mim. At the time of this recording, we are sold out. But yeah, that pin is limited edition of 125. All right, next up is BoxLunch. They had 2 new Disney 100 Steamboat Willie pin releases. Retail price for those is $10.90 each. Those are exclusive to BoxLunch. Next, we'll head overseas to Shanghai Disney Resort. They had 4 new diorama character pins that released. These are open edition. The characters include Lena Bell, Cookie Ann, Olu Mel, and Gelatoni. They have a horizontal base, allowing the character to have dimension against the background piece. It's a nice feature. They tend to do a lot of these diorama style pins in Shanghai. Makes a nice little scene. All right, lastly, we have Disney Parks in America. We'll just go right into the limited edition pin releases. First, we'll start off with Walt Disney World. They did receive the Easter pin release for this year. It has Mickey Mouse holding a glitter Easter egg with Cinderella Castle in the background. It reads Walt Disney World Easter 2023 at the bottom. Limited edition of 3,000, retail price $19.99. And these all released on Tuesday, March 14th. Then Walt Disney World caught up with Disneyland on 2 releases. First was the Star Wars Mandalorian Starfighter pin. This previously released on February 7th at Disneyland, now available at Walt Disney World. Limited release, retail price $17.99. And then Florida also received the Disney Rabbits Mystery Pin Collection. Next up are the Disneyland exclusive releases. There was a Astro Orbiter 25th anniversary pin release. I believe the edition size is limited edition of 2,000, retail price $19.99. And I do think this is exclusive to Disneyland. Then there are the shared releases on both coasts, which is just the Spring 2023 pin featuring Moana. Already released last week at shopDisney, now it's available at Walt Disney World. And will be coming to Disneyland as well. I'm not sure if it appeared on the West Coast yet. Also for the shared releases is the 2023 Egg Extravaganza pin release, which this year features Dell. It's on a 2022 backer card, but I think that's just a misprint because last year was Daisy Duck. But yeah, this released on Monday, March 13th on both coasts, Disneyland and Walt Disney World. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for your March 2023 Week 2 Disney Pin News. Like I said, it's a light week. But before I go, don't forget to enter our latest giveaway for March. And also, we won't have an exclusive pin release this week at DPB Store. All right, thank you guys very much for listening and watching. Hope you have a great rest of your week. See ya.